Healing your inner feminine isn't a grand event. It's actually a daily devotion. And here are three simple ways that you can start doing this. And I'll share a fun magical story at the end of this. So the first one is called. I always have notes because there's so much I forget. It's called Mirror Wisdom, which is something I do every morning, and I definitely recommend that you do it too. And it's an exercise where you're in front of the mirror every day, twice a day. I typically do it when I brush my teeth because we brush our teeth every morning and every night. So in front of the mirror, you look at yourself in the eyes and you tell yourself, girl, I see you. I love you. I am listening. And if you want to make it like extra, put your hand on your heart, your right hand on your heart, and your left hand on your belly, and just stand there in stillness. It really brings and encapsulates a kind of center of you connecting to yourself. The second one is called Sacred Stillness. And you know what? We all say that we don't have time to meditate. It's such malarkey. You got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to sit down in stillness. And I'll tell you why it's beneficial after the third thing, right? Sitting down in stillness helps quiet the noise that is constantly in your mind. I mean, there's things to do, there's things that haven't been done, there's the problem with your sister, there's something going on with your kids, there's this feeling that you have within yourself that, maybe you're going through menopause and you just don't feel like yourself. All this stuff is ruminating in your brain all the time. Starting a practice of just sitting down in stillness. You don't have to sit in a lotus flower position. You don't have to put your hands in any kind of way. Just sit down with your back straight, your head facing forward, your eyes closed, and focus on breathing in. Put your attention there and breathe out. And when things are coming in your mind your way, just in your mind's eye, look at them. Don't react in any way whatsoever and focus on breathing in and breathing out. You do that for 5 minutes and we'll have a conversation in 2 months about how much better you feel, how much more impressed you are with how you regulate your system, how you don't take things so seriously, how you become less reactive, because it just takes off in the most magical chain of events that makes you feel so much better for yourself, to yourself, in your whole entire lovely home and life environment. And number 3 is the pleasure pause. Oh, I love the pleasure pause. I'm telling you, 1 minute, 60 seconds a day, ask yourself, oof, what would be delicious right now? And it doesn't have to be eating something. It just means what in your precious, most magical life would feel delicious to do for 60 seconds. And do it. It will change the way you look at your everyday life. It will bring sunshine and happiness in a way that you never thought was possible. Oh my goodness. And down to the fun story that I said I was going to share with you. So I've been doing these practices, plus or minus. It's an evolution of these little sacred tools, but I've been doing them for years. And one thing that I've added that I'll share with you at some other point during our Feminine Spaces community building sessions is how I can have been able to get in touch with myself, right? And how I can close my eyes and ask a question or say it out loud. Oh my God, where are my keys? And then all of a sudden, boop, in the top of my head, something comes, like front door, front hallway. And you walk over there and sure enough, there they are. So first of all, that happens because I'm attuned to myself. That is my intuition that has grown in such a beautiful way. So this week, because so many of you said, oh my God, I love the inside of your house, but I would like to see you when you're out walking and talking. And you have proven that by every time I do a video where I'm outside and just walking and being in nature, or getting in the car, or doing some of my everyday stuff, you guys really click it and you like it. And those views are fantastic. So to that effect, I bought myself this little DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And it's this little teeny tiny camera and this little handheld thing. So when I'm walking these streets, I have a big fabulous Canon 70D. It's a magnificent, super expensive camera. And I don't want to take it out in these streets. It's a little bulky and I always have the tripod when I do my weekly YouTube videos. That's the big camera that I use. have the lighting set up the whole 9 yards. Well, I have this thing now that is literally all together the length of this piece of paper, the camera, the little handle, the little thing that I put on the bottom to hold on to it, everything. It's magical. And it's pretty expensive. I mean, it's, 500. And with all the little accoutrements, it was close to 700 bucks. And I asked it. I put my hand on it and I'm thinking I'm packing because I'm leaving now to go to Edinburgh, and I'm going to meet my chosen daughter, Amber, for a great mother-daughter weekend. And I said, should I bring this or not? It would be something so fun to do with Amber and like really test it out this weekend and do some filming for you guys to show you, what it's like in Edinburgh and us just being girls and having facials and massages and just doing all of that. And I was a little like nervous and I'm going, I don't know if I should really bring this. It's a little oof, I don't know. So I put my hand on it and I said, all right, my peoples, shall I bring this DJ Pocket Osmo with me or not? Is it safe? And then I get this feeling that I've cultivated to know that it means yes in my body. So I am bringing it. So the purpose of focusing on understanding your feminine self and really these tools that I share with you is because they're things that I do myself. I see how they enhance myself as a woman, and throughout our feminine spaces, community building aspects where, we talk about accountability and confidence and, abundance rituals, and to start doing, body scrubs and talking about things that menopause and sex and the things that make us women. I'm little by little bringing these out. And this is the purpose of feminine spaces and having all these little things, is because I have done it on myself and they work. And I want to share them with you because I think that as women, we don't always share the good stuff as well as the stuff we're going through, the challenges. And it's really important to have both. It's good to share the challenges, but it's also good to have the tools to be able to say, this is how I address that challenge or situation, and this is how I move through it. Because it's all about sharing so we can all develop and make our life most fabulous. And that's it, because I'm leaving with my luggage to go catch a train to go to the airport. Much love.